Okay. So, yesterday I did one of the two post-game fights that are new to the remake. So today we're going to try to do the other one. And part of me wants to um, kind of look up the strategy for the fight because it is at the bottom of Pit of 100 trials, which means that unlike the Prince Mush fight, where it's very easy to do again if you lose, this one you'll have to redo the the whole pit to do it again, unless they've changed something about the fight to make it easier. But we'll see what happens. But first, I want to put back on Spike Shield. Actually, I was going to take off a Defense Plus, but I don't need the Piercing Blow for now. I might when whacka comes back up, and I might just look up his stats ahead of time so I can optimize my badges for that fight. But if I turn off Piercing Blow and Pretty Lucky, then I should be able to keep both my defense pluses and add the Spike Shield. And actually, I think I also want Jumpman back on. And I can swap the power-up defense down for this, effectively keeping my power the same. And I might get rid of one of my damage dodge partners. Yeah, I think I'll keep Mario's attack really high at the cost of a partner's defense. And then we're just going to go down to the pit. Gotta be careful because I don't have bump attack on currently. Okay, and I believe there's a save block here. There's also one tattle I missed in the level 90 floor that I want to get that as well. See, the lighting around me is kind of funny. Maybe I ought to turn on a light. I think that's a little better. Oh, what does this say? Oh wow, there's wishes down here. I don't remember this. I wonder if every 10th level has a wish. Immediately, I'm able to skip more levels, which we'll do. I'm realizing as well I probably should have brought more items optimized for this. But I think when I did the pit the first time, I didn't need a whole lot of items. I'm expecting that I won't the second time either. What is that? Is that a can? I'm about to get hit. Yep. That's okay. think there's a fair chance I'm going to level up before I get to whacka. Each fight is guaranteed to give at least one experience, like star experience point. Although, and most of these will just give that minimum. Although, and starting around floor 90, it's possible that I will get more. I'm also willing to use a lot of kind of star power, especially early on, because with my audience size, it's going to recover. If I use flower power, I have some recovery I can do myself with items, and sometimes enemies will drop flowers after the fight. But the nice part of using star power is it just recovers automatically as I battle well, especially if I make the stylish moves. So, yeah, especially when I don't need to maybe optimize. I'm gonna try. Oh, wanted to get the first strike, but didn't quite do that well. So I have a choice here, where I could start recovering it, take out 2 of them, or I could just do art attack again and hope that I get the first strike next time. This is where, well, even if I had something like multi-bounce, the hard part would still be dealing all of them 8. I could have used flower power and attacked all of them with something that would hurt 8. But I kind of want to wait to use flower power still. Alright, should hopefully have no problem getting the first strike here. Yeah, the nice part of having buffed Mario up so significantly with power pluses, all or nothing, is that even when an enemy has a defense of 3, Mario can still do, and with Jumpman of course too, Mario can still do 10 damage as you saw, in one attack without using flower power. So it's pretty nice. So basically the boots, the Ultra Boots, have a base power of, I think, 4. The 2 power pluses make it 6. The Jumpman makes it 7, and All or Nothing makes it 8. So when there's no defense, then Mario does 16, 8 per jump. Worth getting the coins, trying to recover the 330 I've spent so far on skipping levels. Totally worth the money, though. When you do the pit the first time, you don't have the option to skip the first 50 levels for 300 coins, but throughout the as we saw with the first one, there's the mover who can help you skip a lot of levels throughout. So that spike will stop Yoshi from being able to hit him. But, and with only 4 left, I don't think it matters much who I use. I don't think I can do Bobbery, though, because I think he would actually end up attacking the dry bones, which would destroy the bones, but I'm only concerned about that if I take too long to actually attack. I'm going to do Vivian. Get a nice Shade Fist here. For those wondering on the stylish timing as well, there is a badge, Move Tutor, they'll put an exclamation mark by the character when you can hit stylish. I'll try to explain as I go along when that is. For Vivian's, it was when she popped back up to her starting spot. For Mario's jump, it's when he's in the air. So you do the action command, and you, and then you have to, it's not immediately after, you have to let him get a little bit of air time. Trying to think which to attack here. I think the Dark Wizard is more annoying. But I don't think Yoshi... Can Yoshi take him out? I don't want to... Well, Yoshi won't be able to attack the Dark Crow. Let's see. This might not be the most optimal way to attack. I want to see if Yoshi can take out the Dark Wizard. And it looks like he just barely can't, unfortunately. I don't think it's worth using an item to take him out and hurt Dark Crow a little bit, but maybe it is. I do have quite a few here. Number of Thunder Rages. At some point I will grow a level. You know what? I'm just going to use Art Attack. Or even Earth Tremor would be enough too. Let's go ahead and use Art Attack. It'll do more damage. I'm still not too worried about using my star. I'll be able to recover it well enough. Maybe someone who's better at that would have been able to do more damage to Dark Crow. I don't know about 20, though. 20 is quite a bit. And now, it probably would have been better for Mario to have been in front for the Dark Crow attack, because he has the higher defense. And that's where I guess I'm hoping the level up as well will help heal the damage my partners are taking. So the key with the piranhas is always let them spot you, and then they appear either right in front of you or right behind you, so just like look for where they appear, and then you should be able to get a first strike. Oh no, because of All or Nothing I didn't do that well. That's okay. We'll do Bobbery. So the stylish for Bobbery is when he lands, he has to stick the landing. So as he's bouncing back from his explosion, you hit A. I had Mario in front to try to... hoping that he would get attacked. The partners are taking the brunt of the damage. The good news is having so many partners, They can also kind of spread the damage they take. Of course, if Mario hits 0, it is a game over, even if your partner has not. So you do need to be more mindful of Mario's than other partners because of that. Now, another thing you can do is normally the jumps... I should have tried to just get a normal first strike. I was trying to be fancy. So normally doing a spin jump or a spring jump costs flower power, but if you get it with a first strike, then it's for free. And in this case, I think it might have been better for me to just get the normal jump. Messed up the timing again. I don't think attacking all enemies makes sense. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm probably taking a fair amount of damage having messed that up. Oops, messed up the stylish as well. That's okay. Okay, not too much because Mario was the attacker. Here, I will use Art Attack to kill the first Dark Crow and then significantly damage the second one so that Bobbery can just finish him off. If I get him below 10, then a normal bomb will do it, which he's well below 10. So, and at most 17 more battles, I'll grow a level, which from the 65th pit isn't the best timing. One strategy to get through the pit of 100 trials, if you're not super over-leveled, is to use to your advantage that you're going to grow levels quickly, especially as you get deeper. And so to be a bit aggressive with your use of like flower power, for example, so that just knowing that you'll get it back. So we'll switch back to Lonk, who is my Yoshi, the name for the Yoshi. Those familiar with The Legend of Zelda, not familiar with the Lonk meme, feel free to look that up. Yeah, you can see from just being stylish. Unfortunately, with Mario's jumps, I was not stylish. Focused a little bit more on just getting the action command. It is the disadvantage of all or nothing that even on the second jump, you have to actually get the action command, even though normally you don't. And you just need the first one in the normal action command. But I got in the habit of getting the second one anyway because I wanted the stylish. I think Bobbery actually will be able to attack the Frost Piranha. Earlier I was worried that the dark bones in front might, or the dry bones in front might stop that, but it wouldn't make much sense. Oh boy, I get to skip more levels. Now, if you're doing this the first time, you do want to be careful not to skip one of the multiples of 10, because that is where the badges are. But on your second time through, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so seeing the fire, I do want to definitely put on ice power. So I have to figure out what I'm going to take off to be able to do that. I'll take off the other partner damage dodge. And then with the extra, maybe a multi-bounce. I don't know how helpful it'll be. Okay, so if each jump is doing 9... Okay, but they have 10. So... yeah, let's just do an art attack. I was thinking about blowing them all up. The problem is it costs 9 flower power, which probably would be fine. I probably am okay without my flower power before the level up. I also have some items that could recover it. I'm just still trying to be conservative in case there's an unexpectedly hard fight. There still are many to go. We're at level 73. So about 27 to go. Oops. Didn't mean to jump over him. Didn't mean to jump over him again. Alright, come on. Spot me. Spot me. There we go. Okay, here I'm going to do multi-bounce, because it doesn't cost much flour, and it's worth knocking the Dark Koopa Trolls on their backs. Now, similarly, you can be stylish between those jumps, but with all or nothing and wanting to get the Koopa Trolls on their backs, I wanted to just kind of focus on that timing. And then I can switch to Lonk, who will first get rid of the Swoopula. Kind of a pun, since they take your HP on Dracula, so vampire theme. Then these guys won't be able to do anything. This is where... oh, man. It's okay that I missed that. If you just keep jumping on them, they'll stay on their belly. The timing for Yoshi's is right before he the stylish is right before he starts doing his jumps. So having Spike Shield is really useful for enemies like this. There's some Koopas that when you knock them over, they actually become stronger. Normally, it just makes them unable to do anything. I believe it's the blue-colored ones that actually are stronger on their backs, so you want to be careful of that. But the ones that have spikes, including the Koopa Trolls or Dark Koopa Trolls, they are more or less useless on their back, which makes the spike guard pretty overpowered. Okay, how do I want to go about this? With Mario, I'm thinking... let's just do another art attack. With Mario not able to quite take out the Chain Chomp, I didn't want to worry too much about how much damage I was going to take. Especially with that, like, I think that might have been an elite wizard. They can be pretty nasty, so I wanted to take him out and not take too much damage from the chain chomps. Which I guess I can afford to take damage because... What level am I even at, by the way? 76, okay. Let's see if I can get a spin jump to start this one. Nope. Maybe I should have just done the normal jump to get the extra damage. Alright, I'm going to multi-bounce so that way I do some damage to the wizard and knock over Coup Patrol. I kind of want to take out both of the wizards. Thunder Rage does 5 damage, so I'm going to go ahead and use one. And then the rest of the fight should be easy. Need to be a bit mindful, because I still have 8 fights at most, maybe less to go before I recover, but it does mean I can start using flower power, because I'm going to get it back soon. Oh, that was almost bad. Do multi-bounce again. And then, yeah, it doesn't really matter which one I attack at this point. Oops. Ooh. An item. Yeah, why not? I think the front one's probably going to come up on his turn, but he's not actually going to attack, so... Yoshi's second stylish also is when he lands. Oh, they both came up. Which means I suppose I ought to use multi-bounce. Just take them both out. I guess I didn't technically have to. I could have just switched partners and damaged them enough. Multi-bounce was low enough FP that I'm not too worried about it. Only have maybe 7 fights before my next level up. Probably give myself more badge power. Okay, so... almost to level 80. Still have the ice power on, so that's good. Didn't get the first strike. Unfortunate, but life goes on. We'll go ahead and do an art attack. Just to deal with the wizard who has lightning. Miss Mouse would be able to steal that from him, but don't think it's worth quite doing that versus just killing them all. Sometimes after the battle you get the item anyway. If it's a badge, it's totally worth doing. They typically do not drop the badge after using Miss Mouse to steal, I mean. Yeah, so funny, they did give me an item, but it was a maple syrup, which will probably be useful. go ahead and just do normal attacks here. With getting the first strike, I'm able to take out 3 out of 4 of them in one turn, leaving just one of them. And he will damage me, but not concerned about it. Alright, moving on to floor 80. I think just a normal jump is fine. And then it's a shame that they don't have like a spike shield for partners, because then Link or Goombella could take these out in one hit. But I'll do Vivian. I don't think it matters too much. Then I got the stylish earlier, and I'll point out when it is. When she appears back. Oops, didn't do that right. She'll get another chance, though. What is he throwing? Oh, it's a Bushi, so I should not hit that audience. So let's try again to do the stylish. So Vivian will appear back up, and then you hit A. I think I did it too early last time. Okay. Actually got pretty significant XP there, which is good. Nice. 69 badge power. Which I think means there's a chance I will get another level before level 100, if that was how much XP I got. So with having 3, I will put back on one of the partner damage dodges. Multi-bounce has been pretty useful, so I don't think I'm going to take it off and put it on the other damage dodge. But maybe it's helpful to have some other... Not sure which one. I don't think power jump is as good as just my normal jump. Soft stomp could be helpful. What do these do? No, don't want that. Definitely do not want to lower my attack. What does chill out do? It just stops first strikes. I'm not worried about that. Okay, I'll just do soft stomp. I don't know how useful that is, but these guys, it's really good to have spike shield. Yeah, normally you need to use star power or an item to take these guys out. But with Spike Shield, I can jump on them. Normal attacks, even from partner... I guess Coops would be able to hurt them. But other partner attacks wouldn't quite work. Because as they approach, they would get damaged. I guess the exception there is Coops. Alright, come on. So definitely want Mario to take out this one. And I kind of just focused on getting the action command and not being stylish. I think Lonk actually might do 16 attack and can take this guy out. 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep. Getting fairly good XP here. Now, what's pretty crazy about Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door is I'm really powerful at level 32. 32 is definitely a really high, a really high level. But the max level is 99. And so I've already done the final fight, and that was level 31. 30 is plenty. In the first game, 30, I think, was the max level. Now, probably the only real way to get experience to get up to level 99 is the Amazy Daisy. Which we might encounter one in the level... when we get to level 90. In the 90s on the tunnel. The other place that they exist is... in the pit, not the tunnel, is in Twilight Town. There's a path with some flowers. Sometimes they randomly appear. But still, it'd be quite the grind. And that would be how you'd max out all of your stats. So you can have up to 99 badge power, up to 200 HP and FP. Although you won't have enough levels to get everything to max. So you kind of have to pick one, maybe two things to max out. Or you could balance all three and have none of them maxed out. But I think it's worth having as much badge power as you can. Oh, did not do that right. So if there is anything to max out, it's definitely badge power. With 15, I'm not good enough at Art Attack to take them all out in one go. So I'm thinking, what do I want to do? If I did multi-bounce, it would leave them all with about 7, I think. So even these wouldn't take them out quite there. So... I do want to be efficient here. It's a shame I didn't take it out. I'm just, you know what? Let's see what happens. Long definitely not ideal here. Coops could damage them all. Yeah. Let's use a little bit of FP. Now his stylish is while he's still spinning, and then if you time it right, there's a second one. I'm kind of bad at the second one for some reason. Ouch. Okay. I'm definitely going to have to heal at some point. So the idea was... with 2 power shells, it is enough to take them out. And without being able to use Lonk or Goombella, I didn't think I'd be able to take out one with a single strike and a partner anyway. Okay, this is definitely worth an art attack. Pretty good amount of XP, 3 per thing. It's funny, I think even like 3 more levels and suddenly even those don't give me much experience, star points, whatever. Okay. I'm gonna take out the Spoonia, because I think I'm pretty good at defending the attacks from the Arantula. Still hurts 6 though. Eight XP, pretty good. What level are we at? 86. So 3 more fights to level 90, and then 9 more fights before we're at 100. Okay, very useful first strike. And now Mario and Yoshi will be able to take out 2 of these, no problem. At some point I should think about healing. If I mess up doing the attacks, Mario could take 27 damage in 1 hit. I probably should have had a life shroom on me just in case. But can't go back up now. Okay, so should be an easy fight. Mario can take out the Piranha Plant, and Yoshi can take out the Arantula. Didn't get the first strike. Oh well. I'll just do an art attack. And then I'll have to swap out someone from, instead of Yoshi, to take out the Piranha Plant. Or I'll just take out the Piranha Plant. That's pretty good. Was efficient with my circles that time. Alright, level 90. So I'm gonna be on the lookout for the creature that I did not get the tattle on from the previous time. Oof. And it is that green one. So what I'm thinking is maybe another art attack after tattling. The Swampire. Like a vampire, but from a swamp, I guess. Swampire. 20. Oh. Yeah. Probably still worth doing an art attack to get rid of the elite wizards. And then the Swampire will recover some of his health, but what are we going to do about it? Should be able to take him out now, though. Goombella's stylish is right before she jumps. I didn't quite time that right. Okay, 75 XP. So very likely to grow a level before I get to the 100th. We'll put Yoshi back in. And we can see now my tattle log with that has all except one, 133 out of 134, with it just being whacka at the bottom of here. That is there. The original boss was Bonetail. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I think I have 4 turns to take out the big pop before he blows up. Let me just double check that. It won't attack, but once it's fused, it'll explode after a while. I think it's 4 turns, so I think it's worth taking out the clouds first. The poison puffs, I should say. And then he'll probably light his fuse, but he won't attack. You can blow him up immediately and take less damage, but I kind of want to be mindful of my own health. And then Mario was able to take him out in just 1 hit. Okay, so another 12. 87. So maybe 2 more fights and I'll level up again, which is well timed overall. Especially if I'm able to skip more levels. So this should take him out. Okay, so since the bombs... Ooh, a power plus. Okay, I definitely am going to take that. Oh, I can't... The Kiss Thief doesn't work on him. Oh, no. Oh, that's so sad. It would have been so nice to have another power plus. I assume it's not just because the bulk is in front. Do I want to risk it? I think I will. This might be a mistake. It was. Good. Yes! So good. Okay, there is a bunch of him, but I'm not actually scared of this happening. Wow, a lot of the audience wanted to throw rocks at me. I could do an art attack. I could also... blow them all up. Let's just do that. I'm gonna grow a level soon. I don't think quite this one. No, this... This would be a very unfortunate mistime to get to accidentally bingo on the poison. No! Ah, shoot. At the same time, though, it's well-timed in the sense that I'm going to grow a level soon, but not so well-timed in that I don't think I'm growing a level this time. Yeah. Oh, how sad. Alright, well... definitely want to get that power plus on. So... I don't know how many flames there are, so I'm going to take off ice power... and... I guess simplest would be to get rid of a defend plus. What else could I get rid of? Need to get rid of 5, so... it would have to either be the damage dodges... could be useful to get rid of quick change at some point, but I think it's useful to have still. Yeah, let's get rid of a defend plus. Get rid of some defense for some offense. Scroll all the way to the top. Add a power plus. Okay. And I can just throw the kitchen sink at this, because I'm basically guaranteed to level up after this one. Although it doesn't seem like I have to throw the kitchen sink, because... well... yeah... I don't have any FP is the problem. What to do? Let's do an art attack. And hope that I can take out the... oh no, I won't be able to get 15 against the poison clouds, I don't think. Unless I'm really efficient with my circles. Yes! Luckily, most of my audience has come back, even though they were dropped to 0 temporarily from that unfortunate bingo. More badge power. Then it is a question what I actually want to do with the badge power. Because I could get rid of multi-bounce and soft stomp and re-add to my defense. Multi-bounce and soft stomp have been pretty helpful though. I have to make a quick trip to the restroom though, so I'll think about it as I do that. All right. Let's see, what else could I do with 3? I could raise my max health for now. Could raise partner's attack. Let's raise the partner's defense and attack. Effectively, so I'll get rid of soft stomp. I haven't been using it. So by giving him the damage dodge, but then also the power up defense down, as long as I get the proper defense, it'll effectively mean that it netted 0 and just got an extra power. Oh dear. Definitely gonna just art attack this. Some level skips would be nice to get. Doesn't look like I'm getting so lucky to have any, though. This fight's not too bad, though. With the first strike, and able to take all of these guys out in one hit, and the bulk kind of bomb. The nice part of powering up a partner for both Link, Long slash Yoshi, and Goombella is they have multiple attacks. So for Yoshi that has 6 jumps, it almost raises his attack by 6 at this point. Now for the first ones, it doesn't raise it by 6 because each jump goes down 1. So he initially just does an attack of 1, like per thing, or when you level him up, it might start with like 2 or 3. So only raises the first ones. But since he's so powered up now, like if I look at my badges, he has 3 power pluses plus 2 of these, which is an extra 5. Which means his first one, I believe, does 6. Which means he gets 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Which means I effectively raised his attack by 5 with that last one. Instead of doing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, it was 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not scared of this guy. Okay, here's an Amazy Daisy. And I believe it has some defense. So I don't think a ground pound will take him out in one turn. But let's see. Yeah, not quite. Left with 4 left. So I'll just take him out. I'm not scared of these bombs. Yoshi and I will both be able to take him out. So yeah, that's how much XP the Amazy Daisy gives. Which is why it's kind of the easiest way to farm levels, especially as you level up and other things aren't giving hardly any experience. The hardest part is still, of course, actually finding one. But even if you find one every 20 or 30 fights and get 40 XP from it, that's better than doing 40 fights of just getting 1 XP. Alright, unlikely to see a level skip this deep in, I think. Come on, see me, see me, see me. I should note with Yoshi, even though I mentioned that he has a significant power-up, the downside is if there's defense, it's also a significant power down. Each of these have 20. This is really rough. I definitely want to take out the one in the back. I think I might bomb them all. And then have Mario finish off the one in the back. Oh, I could have done Art Attack and just done them in one. I should have thought that through. Oh well. Now they're going to get pretty significant healing too, unfortunately. Let's do an Art Attack. And I think I'm actually going to get one more level after the 99th level. Uh-oh. Might be leaving one or all 3 left. Ah, got them. Nice. So 15. So I'll be able to pull out all the stops next fight again, since it'll be right before level up, which is good because that is level 99, right before whacka. So that is the best timing. Could not have done that on purpose if I had tried. Okay, we'll see how this goes. I'm thinking an art attack followed by just having something take out the swoopula. The swampula. Swampire. That's what it's called. And Lonk should be able to just do the job easy enough. More badge power. And I think I will take off the damage dodge from the partner and give Mario the defense plus. I can also probably take off a few other badges for other buffs. I'm just going to look up the tattle log for whacka. I don't want to look up a strategy. I just want to know what badges to be prepared for, especially if I'd have to re-go through the 50 levels again to get back here. So whacka tattle log. See if I can find it. Looks like he has 108 health, 10 attack, 1 defense. And I think what I'm seeing, I didn't mean to really look up the strategy, but he's gonna get a bump every time he's hit, which means Yoshi might not be ideal. Unless I can deal 108 damage in one turn. I don't need multi-bounce. Maybe I can try doing a power bounce. And I don't need Spike Shield for this. I do need Quick Change so that I can have Goombella tattle on him first. I'll do a power jump just in case. then what else? Don't think Zap Tap will be helpful if he's attacking with whacka bumps. I'll buff Mario, debuff partner. Is there any save here? Doesn't look like it. It's unfortunate. Wait. Where's Whacka? Oh no. Did I prematurely go through the pit? Was I supposed to wait for some indication that he's here? Did I need to finish whacking him at Key Hall? I think I did. Oh no. Oh well. Still significant levels. I'm just gonna... double check that I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I needed to wait for the email. Oh no. Well, at least I know I can get through the pit again. It was so well timed too with the level ups. I think I'll end it here. Next time I'll stream again. Hopefully Whacka will actually appear.